So this whole I can't pay the rent, I can't pay the mortgage trend just proves to me that y'all be stuck in these 360, 50-50 deals with these men by choice. Because this just shows me that there are men that are willing to pay for everything. You just choose to settle for the one that won't. My favorite ones to see is when it's a black woman and a white man. Because yes, reparations. Or when a man is like, you don't pay mortgage, you actually don't pay any damn thing. Like, yeah, I love that for you. Like, it was actually really surprising and refreshing to see that men actually know how to be men and not all men are making you split a goddamn $80 Wi-Fi bill. I love that for y'all.
What are you doing?
But I'm not gonna be able to pay the rent.
Huh?
I'm not gonna be able to pay the rent.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't got it.
Okay. So, what you saying? Yeah, like, we gonna be homeless some shit, I pay it. I ain't back myself.
Yeah, you gonna have to pay it, because I ain't got it. You gotta pay next month and all.
Diamond, what are you... what you saying? Diamond.
I'm not paying it, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, what? What I supposed to say? I'm not paying it? Diamond.
Honey, I love you, but I'm not going to be able to pay half of the mortgage this month.
I don't have a mortgage on the house.
Well, I'm not going to be able to help on any of the bills.
What bills?
Like the water bill.
We have a well.
Well, what about like the heating bill?
We don't have a heat bill.
Well, electricity?
We have solar.
So I don't have to help with any of the bills?
No.
Oh.
Now, before we get into the other videos, this was the biggest flex for me because this is kind of my dream environment of being completely free of the horrendous amount of bills that your typical American has. And so for me, this was one of my favorite videos where the guy is just so chill and saying, basically, we don't even have bills that either of us need to worry about. So I loved it. Let me know your thoughts about this type of dynamic where you're kind of off the grid in a way and you essentially have no bills.
I don't think I'm going to be able to pay the rent this month.
Me neither. Shit. But sell some sell a dick. Who buying?
That's not what you were supposed to say.
You got the rent money, baby?
So this video for me was him saying, do you have the rent money? And looking at the baby, asking the baby, do they have the rent money? So he was being really funny. I'm thinking they may have a kind of a 50-50 dynamic where he would be looking at her for the rent, but at this point, ain't nobody got it.
I forgot to tell you that I can't pay the rent this month.
You don't pay the rent ever. What? Get out of here, bro.
No, but
So that video was really cute. It went really well with the theme of most of these videos where the wife is asking the husband or telling the husband, hey, I can't pay the rent. And the husband proceeds to say, okay, that's fine, but you don't ever pay the rent. And so they have this kind of laughable moment. I also wanted to be inclusive of relationships that I did not see highlighted as much. So this next clip I thought was really cute. It's the girl telling her girlfriend, like, hey, I can't pay the rent this month. And I just thought the response was just so loving and caring and heartwarming, in my opinion. And I also want to showcase it's not just a woman to man dynamic where we're just looking at men for this type of provider situation. Women in, relationships are stepping up to say, hey, I got you, I'm a provider. So for men to have these conversations about masculinity and saying that men can't provide, well, women are out here providing for their household. And at least that's what they're showing in these TikTok videos.
Hey, babe. I'm not going to be able to pay the mortgage this month.
You don't even pay the mortgage.
Well, I'm not going to be able to pay it if you ask me to.
I would never ask you to.
Period.
I can't pay rent this month.
I pay the rent.
But I can't pay it this month.
You've never paid it.
Yeah, but I can't pay it this month, is what I'm saying.
You've never paid it. Ever.
Okay. So I'm not gonna pay rent this month.
You've never paid it. I have a mortgage, by the way.
Okay.
You literally never paid it.
Okay, so I'm just letting you know that I can't pay it this month. What?
What do you mean this month? You've never paid it.
But I'm just letting you know that this month.
You let me know any other month you weren't paying it.
So. Okay.
Eat some fries.
So it's okay that I can't pay this month's rent?
You've never paid rent.
What you doing? So I can't help you pay the rent this month. Girl, when do you ever pay the rent and the bills? The hell? That makes sense. So I can't help you pay the rent this month. I'll pay you.
Honey.
I got something to tell you.
Well, why are you touching your face?
Sorry. I got something to tell you.
Go ahead.
Don't rush me. Some bad news.
Boy, you acting like mommy. What is it?
I'm not going to be able to pay the rent this month.
Okay.
Some things happened and, things were needed and I can't pay the rent this month.
It's okay. I didn't think you paid the rent anyway, babe.
Any month?
Any month.
But I'm just saying, particularly this month is going to be difficult.
Okay.
You all right?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be okay?
Yeah, we're going to make it.
Okay. Do we need to sell some plasma?
No.
No?
Mm-mm. We can pay the rent right now if we want to.
I was just gonna tell you, I can't help you with it this month.
I mean, with what?
The rent.
Huh?
I can't help you with the rent this month.
Bitch, you don't pay no rent?
Okay, I got something serious that I want to talk to you about.
What, bro?
I'm holding your hand. When I say this, I cannot pay the rent this month.
Man, if y'all gone, get up. What?
It's times is hard, and my money needs to go elsewhere. It's Christmas time, so I'm gonna go shop.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just letting you know that.
Hey, you haven't paid rent since we got together. What?
Hey.
What?
I don't think I can pay rent this month.
Okay. You don't pay rent.
But I can't pay it this month, I'm short.
Height shouldn't affect if you pay rent or not.
I'm short on cash. I can't pay rent this month.
You don't pay rent this month. You don't pay rent any month.
But I super can't this month.
Okay, well, you super don't even know how much rent is. Yeah.
It's like,
$5?
yeah.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
So you're not upset?
It's okay.
You're not upset that I can't pay rent this
No,
month?
you can pay in other ways.
Mom's not going to be able to help you pay the mortgage this month.
You ain't never have me pay the mortgage. What you talking about? Who she talking about? What she talking about?
Want to get it on TikTok. You know she retired.
Okay, so I hope you have enjoyed this compilation of TikTok videos. There were so many videos that I watched, so I only picked a handful that really portrayed a lot of the gist of the videos, and I will say a majority of them were the scenario of a woman telling the husband, like, hey, can't pay the rent this month, or their boyfriend or fiance, fill in the blank. And the responses were more on the end of, hey, you never pay the rent, and actually, do you even know how to pay the rent? Do you know how much the rent is, or the mortgage, or any other bills? And I really just think that I don't feel like that is reflective of so many households in the United States. However, I do feel like it's that comfort of being able to share and a pride that you see from both angles. So the pride that comes from the person that doesn't have to pay rent and they know that their partner just has them in that regard. And then the pride that comes from the partner that is saying like, hey, I got you. That sense of, I am demonstrating I love you. You don't even have to worry about this. I do think there was a mix up of skits and those that were actually pranking the person where the partner just didn't know what they were talking about. And I could kind of tell, at least I feel like I could tell which ones were a prank versus the ones that were just a skit. And there were some dynamics where the men were caught off guard and they're like, what? How are we going to do this? There's also some examples that I saw, one with a, I think, fiance-girlfriend relationship, and then girlfriend-boyfriend relationship where they're just like, okay, we're going to have to figure it out. So we have seen some of those examples too. And I think this is all just for fun. There has been the discussions that have been going on for years of provider men versus 50-50 men. And in my view, I think, for myself, I would prefer someone that is taking care of home versus me just feeling like I have this roommate that is also my romantic partner. That's just my view right now in this current moment. I don't know if it will change in the future. But also, I think that this lightens the conversation when it comes to provider versus 50-50 versus masculinity versus femininity and all these different silly conversations that we have online that present in our daily lives when we are trying to find a partner. So anyway, this video was made more so in good fun and just a good natured way to showcase what kind of conversations that have been happening and some silly pranks and responses that people have given. And I would love to hear your thoughts. Let me know what you think about the 50-50 relationships, the provider, women and men, and how you would feel with having a partner that totally provides for everything, what kind of support you would look to give to them, and vice versa, what pride you might have with supporting everything for your partner and what you would look for in return. Would love to have that type of conversation. If you like the video, please be sure to give it a like, and also I will leave comments for the creators, so be sure to check them out on TikTok if you do have TikTok. And just go out and support some of these videos. Some of them are really funny. I tried to highlight a lot of them here, but there are just so many that I didn't even have enough storage to display them here in this moment. If you'd like to see more, let me know in the comments, of course, and I will talk to y'all later.
Listen, I won't be able to pay the mortgage this month.
You don't pay the mortgage any month.
You have to say it like that. Well, I'm just mean this month for Christmas, because, with tuition and all that stuff.
Well, keep doing your part. I'll do the mortgage. You bend over.
Baby, listen, I got something to tell you.
What?
I'm not going to be able to help you, pay rent this month.
Huh?
I'm not gonna be able to help out this month is what I'm saying. On the rent, I can't help out on the rent this month.
Huh? Why?
Cause I don't got it. I don't have it, so I was just.
Shit, I ain't got it either.
What?
I ain't got it either.
What you mean?
Come on. Go ahead and tell the apartment people. Go up here and tell the apartment people we ain't got it.
What you mean? No, but that's what I'm saying. Like I know that you got us though.
Huh?